What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of From Pennies to Power, where we show the true potential of those cardboard pennies that we love to keep spending more and more money on. Yes, so normally this would have been a casual EDH pod, but because I have no idea how to communicate properly, we're doing more Pauper Commander, the favorite format. I don't know how to communicate, let's be real. The number one, I work in communications too, which is the most hysterical thing of all damn time. And we're all on the internet talking to people all the long live lay. There we go. Yeah, exactly. So, what we're going to do, as the per usual, we're going to introduce ourselves. We're going to say who you are, where people can find you, if you have any of the socials you do wish to share, or if you have anything else you'd love to share itself. State the commander that you are playing today's and tonight's game, and tell me why you chose that commander, because I'd love to hear your inputs. So we're going to start right from around the corner, and Fredo, right after you.
Hi everyone, I'm Fredo or Virtue _ towards this list because I like draining the table and I saw that there's a Gary in the list. That's not banned, is it?
Nope, Gary Golden.
Oh, no. There we go. And there you go. Well, I like to drain the table for life. I have pet rats, so what better commander than Crypt rats, where I get to deal X damage to each creature and each player for the amount of black mana spent on X. So yeah, I'm looking to do a lot of that. There's a good and fair amount of removal in this list. I was looking at it earlier. So
Nice.
maybe this is the beginning of my Pauper EDH villain arc. We'll see what happens.
Hashtag
What is
goals.
the name of your rat? What's the name
How
of
do
your
you
rat?
do a villain arc?
What's that, Lynn?
Well, if you're going to be a villain, what's the name of your rats? I
Yeah.
want to know.
My rats are Darwin and Apollo. This is the second set of rats that I've had. These are the only rats that have had real names. The last ones were known as Tiny Boy and Fat Boy because they varied in size. And
I love that.
that's the
big
only
rat,
way we
little
could.
rat.
Love it.
Yeah.
That makes it so much better.
Mhm.
These are also distinguishable in their weight, but the heavier one's Apollo, right? Yeah. I have to ask my partner because he's the one that handles them the most. Yeah, on my
It's like,
stream, I
honey,
have a
come
rat.
over here, honey. How we doing this?
On my stream, I have a rat visit redemption, and they usually both get to visit at least one time per stream.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you for having me.
Love
Most
it.
definitely. All right, and Skag, on to you.
Yes, hello everybody. I am Skagwater RPG. You can find me under the internet under all that. And yeah, today I will be playing Frenzied Saddle Brute, and I will be getting everybody haste as long as they don't attack me. This is the entire premise of the thing. I'm going to be having everybody attack each other, and I sit back and do nothing
Hell yeah.
as a mono red player. Yeah,
I love it. I love attacking.
how is
Thank
that
you.
a thing?
If
I don't
there's
know.
mono red, Skag finds a way.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah,
Oh, why'd you choose the deck?
Yeah,
Why do
I
you
wanna
want
know-
people to
yeah.
fight each other? What's going
Uh,
on? Why-
other than
why-
being
I wanted-
mono red.
yeah, why so angry?
I wanted to take a different take on mono red, in which this one is very much so. This one is more. I'm just gonna sit back and
Oh.
I think we
Drive
lost.
through orders. It sounds like a drive through order.
Yeah.
We just lost half of you.
Try again, Skag. Oh, you lost him.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll figure out that when it comes back. I'll take 10 more seconds
Yeah.
to just enjoy a nice little moment.
One
What do you think?
Mississippi's, two
Dude.
Mississippis.
We're going to be fighting each other. How do we stop this? Can your rats destroy everything that goes in the future?
So rats definitely keeps. So basically, it's very controlling.
I'm gonna die to those.
Plus,
Yeah,
Azra
I'm
is
gonna
very
die to
politics to
rat.
begin with too. We have Azra on the table here, like with the crypt
Yeah,
rats.
oh my
It's going to
creatures.
be a thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Okay, Chris, you're going to die, you burglar. You
Yeah,
know. All right.
pretty much.
Well, I'll start.
Yeah.
I'll say hi.
Go ahead.
Hi,
Flynn.
my name is Lynn. Lynn V. Frank. You can find me on Twitter at Check Your Bulk. And I'm loving Pauper because, as always, it's your Garfield given right to make any new formats, any restrictions, play any way you want to play. Just talk about it with everybody. Set those expectations. I think that's important. So while we didn't communicate today, I did sort of push it. You said casually, DH.
I did. Yep.
I was wanting to play that Azra deck, and I just feel like it's something important. Lately, Pauper has become a very important facet of like my enjoyment of Magic
Oh yeah.
because I can't handle the sort of ambiguity in this like open space of like what is power levels. and
Oh, so
what's a
accurate.
6 versus a 7. I can't handle it. And what I love about Pauper is that you still got the combos. It's just like you have time to see them coming. And you get time to enjoy them and marvel at them and see how you're doing it in janky ways. And I think it's an incredible format. So I'm happy to play it.
Absolutely.
And tonight I'm playing Azra Oddsmaker.
Oof, this could be good.
Once I don't know what it was, but I saw this card and I fell in love with it. My grandmother's Armenian, and there was just this kind of Middle Eastern feel, not Middle Earth feel, but there's this Middle Eastern feel about the character in this moment in some way. And I just always feel like I enjoy the betting aspect of combat. So this deck's focus is to make you fear the combat step again. And some of the cards in it, which you probably can't read, but there's a lot of like, you can't block me. But then there's like a lot of cards like, hey, what's up, little Manicore on my shoulder? A lot of like, did you really want to block? Because you're going to die if you take damage. And you may already be dead. So I look forward to scaring people into not blocking. And for that, getting my sure bets and drawing more cards.
So stoked. Azra is such a good commander too choice. It really is.
It's nice to have a little draw on the commander, but if I'm dead, I'm dead. But this deck has some recursion. It's got a decent shell, you know. It's got a decent shell to it.
Sweet. Let me see if he sent me a Twitter post.
Oh, I'll shuffle this up then. I've got the deck on Moxfield, but I don't. I need to get my, I think, a username alignment. So.
Did Skag die?
I built another deck though that I'm excited. I know that you built this new Bilbo retired burglar. I think the next sort of common question asked, like Fredo, what are you building? Anything exciting from the new set? Anything from Mom still? Anything from like, you know, your
I
table?
currently have Miss Rashmi and Raghavan.
Yeah.
She is my more casual approach to artifacts because I do run Brea, and I feel like although that's been kind of solved, I like the whole stealing from other people's decks and seeing how it works, animating my my artifacts as like a win condition. Plus, I like the idea of Rashmi making do with what she found at the swap meet and what Brea left over for her.
Nice. Yeah. That's fun. It's fun to have a story. It sounds like you connect stories with your Magic decks or something like that. There's a little bit of like, not maybe like a long story and not like your J.R. Tolkien.
Way more personal,
maybe you are.
You know?
But it's like you're kind of you're like directing a very comedic or interesting scene of the two of them at the swap meet. Because swap meets are interesting places. Anything can happen at a swap meet. You can find anything at a swap meet.
Exactly. And
you rummage around enough, you're gonna find the deals, like the Lost Ark or some shit like that.
There
What do
you
you
go.
pull out of there? What do you pull out of there? What do you pull out of that deck?
Some of my favorite things is, let me see if I can find it.
I'm just gonna pull some test hands. So see what's going on.
I'm just gonna pull
I've
like
been
2 cards.
I've been trying to make a creativity deck, and I was thinking like, what's a good high mana? I don't want to pull Xenaghost and the Worm, but I was thinking about pulling something like that, Oathbreaker, or something like creativity, and I thought, what's a fun like high cost artifact or high cost like creature that would be like maybe in a color? I don't know. It sounds like one of the colors you're playing. What do you pick in your color? Do you have one? What's your like what you're hoping to pull out at the end? Like a Portal to Phyrexia or are you hoping to pick that up at the swap meet?
For me, these are like an example of just kind of the range of things that I might grab. So like we'll have the Idol of Oblivion that leads to more card draw from making the tokens. Prototypes, Rootwire Amalgam. It's a green artifact. I've been attracted to the idea of making like the Teamer deck because I don't see a lot of green artifact decks. I know Olivia Gober Hicks runs a Gruul artifacts deck that Kibler made for her. And then this is one of my
I watched that one on Shuffle Up and Play.
Yeah, and then this is my favorite one, the Aetherflux Reservoir.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
that's definitely finding the Black Lotus at the Goodwill type of. And then my favorite card in the deck, the Chrome Host Seed Shark. Incubation with artifacts just accelerates Rashmi to a point of no return if she's left unchecked. Yeah.
I almost think that card has 4 names too. I think that card has 4 names too. You had a pause when you like said it. You said Chrome Host Seed Shark because it's got like a little extra. That first name being Chrome Host.
Yeah,
is 2 words. It feels so German. There's something about it's a compound word. So it just
Exactly.
feels
It
like
also feels
forward.
like she sells seashells by the seashore type of.
And you know what it also feels like? It feels like for 2 and a blue, you could get that on the battlefield and all your non-creature spells are Sharknadoing. And that's very cheap.
Yep.
Sharknado prices, because Sharknado is like 5 and a blue. So you're getting Sharknado early, on the body there. So
Oh, my favorite thing to do is when everyone's like, "Why do you have so many incubates if you're not going to transform them?" And then I rise and shine everything, and then they're like, "Oh, okay."
So they become like 6/6s or something like that, because they become 4/4s all of a sudden with 2+1/+1 counters on them.
Yep.
Yeah. So you don't pop them at all. I get it.
No.
It doesn't matter if you do.
Yeah,
that
they
makes
can
sense.
stay incubated. They'll all attach little swords on them.
That's fun. That's a strategy for sure. That's when the
feel like
knife and fork set, like whatever the dining room set you get, like rises up and fights against you in some sort of bed knobs and broomsticks version of that deck.
Exactly, and it's a different play patterns to Brea that I do enjoy.
That's interesting. Yeah, I haven't thought I pulled something. I finished a league recently. I've been enjoying confined creative spaces of building decks. And I've been enjoying league play where we did a boxing league and you got to pick your box. So it was kind of like once a year type of deal. Pick your box, whatever one you want, whichever one you're willing to pay for, as long as it's within a certain, sets type or something like that. Anyways, we did that, and then we added some booster packs along the way, and it was a good experience. I forced myself into a particular choice and like moved away from others. It was nice to be limited by the card pool and not, all my imagination.
Yeah.
And so there was some interesting dynamics that arose from it. And I chose like a commander that pushed people away from me, because everyone else was playing Atraxa and I was playing Solkanar the Tainted. And Solkanar the Tainted doesn't, you know what I mean? It's a 5/5 with a few little Gandalf-like abilities, and then you got to give it away. You got to give it to somebody. But like in Commander multiplayer, giving it away to someone, I'm not saying it's CDH Slicer, but it's like Jank Slicer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like Jank Slicer, because I'll go like, end of my turn, I will have attacked with Solkanar. I will cast it and then give it to someone else, and then they can attack once they don't attack. Keep Solkanar. They don't give him back. And you're like, now I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him because you did that.
Gotta get that back, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun moment.
It's giving things away is one of those mechanics that it definitely gets me thinking, because those folks that want to keep it, it's like, well, how do I feel about passing this around the table? It makes me think of the Beamtown Bullies. Anytime someone sits down with that, right, people get a little, I don't know. But the other day I sat down with someone, like, they're like, trust me, it's a very much a group hug deck, and he gave a Blightsteel Colossus to a player, and that player knocked out like the arch enemy of the game.
Oh wow, that's
a
definition of group hug I'm not familiar with. That's
well, it's more of a what he's giving out isn't destroying the player that's receiving the gift. It's kind of more of a boon, I guess.
Got it. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're empowering that person to finish people off. I get it. Exactly what I'm describing. Yeah, that.
Yeah. I guess it's not so
it.
much group hug, but more individually hugging people until they pop another person.
Right, exactly. I mean, that's what I like to use some goad effects. And in that, I was reminded again that goad auras are a pain in the butt. Goad effects are better. Like, just a spell effect or a creature. Goading on an aura, that creature I always cast the goad aura, and then someone kills that creature, because now it's like +2. It was gone from like 4/4 to a 6/6, and it's making me a treasure, and immediately someone finds removal. Just happens every single time.
He's trying. It keeps kicking out. Oh no, what's going on?
Right, giving away stuff is interesting. I could see that. Yeah, instead of giving you like bad demons, like John Orinicus, bad I saw it. Oh no.
He keeps popping in and out.
Skag?
Skag.
Yeah, I saw him in. He was just in for a moment. Skag, right? Skag with an A. I write it down. So like, I'm keeping track. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you in the Discord. We hear you there.
I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah.
Welcome back. Until then. I'll just do weird hands.
Jazz hands.
Weird hands.
Dun, 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 dun. You know what I mean? If I could like coordinate them, it could be like little backup dancers or something, Good. A little music video. All right. That's playing with the green screen, everybody. Nice. I'm into weird play patterns. I was playing with this one card. I'm looking for a deck for it, and I've got to find it. It's a red black card, and it's it's so fun. You take the top 6 cards of your library of your deck. Let's play the game right now. Fredo, would you like to play that game with me?
Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna take the top 6 cards of my deck. Imagine, I can't remember the name of the spell, but you may take any one of these and cast them.
Oh, and then
And then
if I cast it,
will-
I have to replace it with mine, right?
No. Oh, in this case, then I will take 5 to my hand. So you can take any non-land card. You can cast it this turn without paying its mana cost. But I get to draw 5 cards. You know what I mean? With that, you have to pick somebody. It's more just like, which one would you pick? So it's kind of like a pack one, pick one of this card.
I like that. It's like a little crossroads deal.
Yeah, and it's 5 mana. It's 3 black red, and it seems so interesting in the sense of like, imagine here Bilbo retired burglars just beating the shit out of us, and like, you know what I mean? I turn to you, Fredo. I'm like, hey, Fredo, let you pick. You get some, I know I probably have some removal in here. You got the mana. You take this. You'll have it on your turn, and you can use it because you'll untap at that point. You know, or you know what I mean? You'll have this on top of whatever you've got to sort of push us over. Or it could be just like, I don't care. You take what you want, whatever you think is best. Yeah, give it away.
No, I like that as a
Whatever.
like you
Whatever's
said.
good.
It's like a draft ability, right?
Yeah, it's almost a draft. Like people draft from your deck. And you get all the lands and everything else. So you get all the lands and whatever they don't pick. Yeah. I think I'll look at the name again.
No, I really I enjoy stuff like that. It's like certain streams will have like booster tutor as a redemption.
All right, Skag, are you
Oh,
here?
Paradise.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, my peoples. Yeah, I guess. Thank you everyone for sticking around with a brief intermission.
Yeah.
I'm playing Bilbo. I keep trying to say Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo, retired burglar. I don't want to play Malcolm Preach just because it's a little aggressively too powerful, so I brought it down a little bit and played the burglar. So it has lots of different synergies within itself, and trying to just get value off of the ring tempting me. While we have Allure of the Unknown down there, which the art on that thing is next level badass. I don't care what anyone says. That art is so insane on that card right there.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate truth. I know.
Area.
Like some of these things, it's just like, come on.
But that art is gorgeous. Absolutely. I feel that way. This is my card. It's my super fun pick. If we're all ready to go, I'll get this out of the way.
We lost that again.
Oh no!
Oh, come on!
I was trying to get all my.
One second.
Oh,
he's back.
Yeah, I like this.
All right.
I like this card.
I'm back.
I think
I'm
it's
good.
a wild one. I think it can be fun politically. Like
sweet.
No, yeah.
Lower the stakes a little bit. Everybody, try it out. See what happens.
Lure into the Unknown is great.
See, we already got one enjoyer. We got one cult member. Well, let's do it.
Boom, boom.
All
right. Make sure everyone puts their life down to 30. And once you got a good 7,
Even
you're
better.
going to play. That's the joy of Crypt. That's why it does so well.
Alrighty. Well, I'm ready to go. Is this the turn order?
Yeah.
Or are we rolling that? Okay.
This will be the turn order.
Yep.
Unsurprisingly, I will need to draw for turn and play a swamp.
See, do I have a hand to keep? That looks okay. I'm gonna take a mulligan, but I'm gonna figure it out. I think there's something.
In terms of PDH, what is the commander damage policy?
16 commander damage.
16. That's decent, right? There's nothing to worry about there.
Yeah.
I will draw for turn, and I'll play an Evolving Wild.
Nothing to ever worry about.
And I will sacrifice it and go get a mountain past that turn to you, Chris.
I'm going to draw.
Nothing to worry about. We can just hang out, right? We're just hanging out. We're just a bunch of paupers.
Yeah, basically.
Just chill. It's fine.
Do Path to Ancestry tapped and tap the turn.
Okay. Draw for the turn. I'll play a mountain and pass.
Boom.
Alrighty. Next turn and swamp. We're going to tap 1 and cast an Executioner's Capsule for 1 black, 1 colorless. Sacrifice. Destroy target non-black creature. We're gonna set that.
What's up, teammate? I love black too. All right, just saying. I don't like those non-black creatures either.
Me neither. Yeah.
I agree with you. All right, I agree with you. I think it's a good plan. You're absolutely right. I'll play a swamp and I pass that turn.
All right. Draw.
See? I played a swamp just like you.
Island. tap, tap, consider. Look at the top card. I can put in the graveyard, and I draw.
That's definitely how Bilbo started, right? It was at breakfast, and then all those dwarves showed up.
Yep. I will draw that card. And then
You're
pass.
sitting there thinking, gotta get out of here.
Oh, pass. All right, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play another mountain and then pass.
Alrighty. We're gonna draw for turn. Play another swamp. We're gonna tap and cast our commander, Crypt Rats.
Ooh.
There we go.
Paying X, dealing X damage to each creature and each player. Spend only black on X. I'll pass.
Right. They don't have protection from black, do they? They just
No.
Nope.
they just go down with the ship.
They just-
Possibly.
Yep.
Okay. Nice. I play a swamp and I cast a Dothy Slayer. It's a 2/2 Shadow Soldier. Each turn, Dothy Slayer attacks if able. I pass the turn.
That's
You, Chris.
fun. I like that card.
Hmm.
Draw.
Yeah, I like it for its art. That's particularly what I was going to like. I love the art, and then
Casting
definitely Shadow's a
Bilbo.
good one.
And I will then just pass the turn. So Bilbo reads, when it enters or leaves the battlefield, the ring tempts you. So I got to bring that thing up. The ring, the first step is the ring bearer. I'm going to choose as Bilbo itself. It's the only creature I have in the field right now. It can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. So right now, anything that has power 2 or more cannot be blocked. Can't block
Yeah,
Bilbo.
you should make a
All
little
right.
ring token or something like that, like a.
Draw.
You're
In the
assign-
process.
Okay, cool.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3. And we're gonna play the thickest of boys, the
Nice.
Howling Golem.
Is this draw every turn when you attack and block or something like that, or draw every attack and block?
Yeah. Yeah, every
You're
time
Howling Golem.
every time it attacks or blocks,
Yeah.
Very
everybody
politic.
draws a card.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, could you slide your Howling Golem down just a bit?
Yeah.
Closer to your mountains. Perfect. That's right. Now I can see it. It was just cut off a little bit. I think it's mostly Spell Table's bar. It's like putting it up in the dark zone. I should probably just thanks. Thank you. I love that card. You're gonna make us all draw.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's favorite card.
Yeah.
You're just here to help.
Yeah, I am. I am here to help. Mono red
Okay.
helps. I'll pass.
Alrighty. I'll go to untap, draw. I'll go ahead and play another swamp, tapping 3. Play an honored heirloom, casting. For 3 mana, I can cost 3 and then tap to add 1 mana of any color, or put in 2 and tap it to exile target card from a graveyard. And then with my remaining 2 mana, I will just pass turn.
Okay. I will untap and upkeep. I'll play a swamp. I cast Azra Oddsmaker. She's a 3/3 Azra warrior. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may discard a card. I'll discard a card, and I kind of like a ring bearer. I'm going to choose somebody that's my sure bet, like who I think is going to be able to do combat damage to a player, and I will discard a card for that.
Yep.
And then when I connect, if I connect, or when I connect, then I will draw 2 cards.
Yep, just the one for now.
Maybe, yeah. So let's see. All right, so let's see. Ooh, so I'm happy with what's going on here. I'll move to combat, and Azra Ozmaker will trigger. I will choose the Dothy Slayer as a sure bet, and I will discard this Dirge of the Dead.
I love that card.
Yeah, we don't need to play that song though this time. And moving to combat, I will declare the Dothy Slayer. Skag, I'm going to attack you, giver of cards. So I will declare.
How big is it?
Shadow.
That's
2
shadow.
shadow.
Yeah.
So it can only be blocked
Oh,
by
it has shadow. Never mind then. I guess I won't block.
Cool card. All right. Combat damage. Azra Oddsmaker will trigger this dealt combat damage. I will draw 2 cards. And then I am happy in my lane, moisturized, passing the turn to you guys.
Alright, boom. Alright, I will draw. Yeah, Skag, you're at 28 right now because it was a 2-2 in the Pauper stuff.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna play
Whew.
Island for now. Let's do.
I hope to draw more cards with you.
When it aqueous form, creature can't be blocked. When it attacks, I scry 1.
Hey, you folks with your evasion.
Yep.
Yep.
And then
It's good. It's good.
1, 2, 3 for an Ophidian Eye. When it deals
Oh my
damage, I draw a card. So I'm going to go to
Frodo.
combat, and I'm
Frodo.
going to swing over at Virtue for 1.
I will take 1.
I'm going to scry 1. I'm going to put that at the bottom, move to bottom, and then draw a card.
Move around. Virtue. Should I call you Virtue? Should I call you Fredo? What do you?
You can call me Fredo.
I will pass the turn after that, though.
Everyone here can feel free to call
Okay.
me Fredo.
All right.
Or virtue, whatever
Untap.
works for y'all.
Draw for the turn. Get back up there. I'm gonna play a mountain.
A mountain. I love swamps.
I do too. They're real nice. Might as well do this now, I guess. I'm going to honor the god pharaoh, discarding a card to draw 2 cards and amass 1. You can go ahead and discard a mountain, draw 2, and amass 1. Yay! Now I get to draw things.
Oh yeah, mass. You're making orcs? Oh no, just zombies.
Zombos for now.
No, just the Zombo army.
All right, you hear that, Frodo? You hear that?
And
Frodo.
I will pass
chill
after
out,
that.
okay? Frodo, you got
How
a
am I
little
supposed
too
to
much
draw this?
equipment. You got a little too much heat coming your way, Frodo. I'm worried about you, Frodo. Sorry,
Oh no, I'm not doing anything. I'm
Oh,
passing.
okay.
You're not going to attack with the mine? Get a free attack at Fredo. Come on.
Yeah.
No, I need the blockers.
All right. We'll pass to my turn.
Damage.
Untap and draw.
Ooh, all right. So I need to make a treasure token off of Bilbo because it dealt combat damage. So thank you, Sniff.
Oh, I think you were saying Skeg. I think we're supposed to start at 30 life.
Yeah, you're at 28 right now.
Oh, whoops.
I did the same thing. I forgot because there's not a Pauper button when you log in. We should.
Alrighty.
I'm surprised, but
I'm gonna just swing 1 over at Chris.
Yep, I'll take the 1.
And then I'm gonna pay 5 mana, and we're going to drain the table for 5 and creatures.
Oh, that's what I thought.
no, I just got done drawing.
And then I'll move to put Crypt Rats into the grave, and then we'll go ahead and play Witch's Cottage
Oh, there you go.
for land for a turn, and then we're gonna return the Crypt Rats on top of the library, and then we'll pass turn.
Welcome to death. Oh my gosh, welcome to death.
I was
So-
going to be nice to you next turn.
Oh,
Also,
You're not gonna be
everyone
a
took
mouse?
5 damage to
5 damage.
face
for
as well.
faces. Thank you. I forgot about that. 25.
You as well.
I like
Fredo.
Crypt Rats. That's nice.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
everyone.
love it.
Yeah.
I forgot it was symmetrical. Whoops.
Yeah, that's why you're a hero because you do. Magical effects are
Incredibly
they're
fair.
really useful. It's good. It's useful to keep the game going and keeping it fair. Like getting everybody down low is I think it's less scary. For the table.
I'll pass turn.
All right, I'm gonna move. Yeah, untap and I remember you saying it. So I'm gonna untap and then I need another creature. So I could cast my commander again, then I get to swing again. How likely? Yep. So I'm gonna cast my commander Azra Oddsmaker for 5, and then pass priority, pass the turn to you, Chris.
Untap, draw. See the Synod. I'm just gonna recast my commander.
Here we go.
EGBs. I
Recast.
Yep. I do the ring tempty thing,
Nice.
and now I go to stage 2, which is whenever your ring bearer attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. And again, Bilbo's my only ring bearer.
Yeah.
And I will pass turn.
Okay.
I'll make it say the word goaded so everyone knows it's.
Draw for the turn. Play a mountain.
You sound heartbroken, Skag. You're just in every word dripping.
Yep, 5. Frenzied Saddlebrute, and I'm going to go swing at Fredo for 5.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
I'm sorry, what was the name of that?
Frenzied Saddlebrute?
Oh, that's it.
And-
just your commander. Got it. Pass for it.
Yeah.
Anything
Don't
else?
deal 5 more damage to me. No.
Alrighty, we'll go to my turn again, and look at that, it's a friend.
What? Get out.
We're gonna cast Audacious Thief for 3, and then we'll just pass turn there.
That's right. Okay.
All your creatures have haste as long as they don't attack me, remember.
Nice. Oh yeah, I know. I felt it. I felt the change in the wind, like Mary Poppins. I felt it. I love it. I think it's a good thing. So I'll take advantage of it in this moment. And I'm not going to play a land. I'm going to cast Necromantic Thirst on Azra Oddsmaker. Enchant creature. Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So I'll return that.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll attach that to Azra Oddsmaker and move to combat. And I don't need haze. Skag, I'm gonna send Azra Oddsmaker at you.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, I want it.
It
You
may be
seem
the
like
time.
you got riled by Kratos, destruction of the board. I want to poke you too, but then I'm done with it. So beginning
There you
of
go.
combat.
How big is it?
Beginning of combat, I have a trigger. I'm going to discard a card, and I will choose in this case to discard this Iron Hoof Boar. And
How
say
big?
that
How
I am
big is the
sure
Azra
that-
odds maker?
3/3.
3/3. 3/3.
Okay.
Yeah, free spells. You got
Good.
them? You got some like discard a red card, stack a mountain, weird ones. Free
There's.
spells.
I found some really strange red cards, and I love them.
Nice. Good on the hit. Do I hit you? It's important.
Yep. I got nothing
Okay,
for you, but I don't.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you
Combat
do.
damage to player. Thank you. I'll return target creature from a graveyard to a hand, and you have to draw 2 cards. In this case, I think I like my odds with casting the. Let's draw the 2 cards, and then I'll look, and then.
Look at the
In
synergies
this
Lynn
case,
Sack
I'm going
going,
to
yeah.
choose the top piece. Okay.
Synergy.
Yeah, for real. And then I got this 1 mana in hand. I will pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap.
I got to
and
discard
draw.
a card.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
1 for a Blister Split Gremlin.
I love that card.
Right. And I will just go to combat, and I will swing at Fredo for the 1 because he cannot block.
I will take the 1.
And I will make another treasure, and I will just pass the turn, given the fear of my things dying yet again. Slowly to be.
I'm gonna untap and draw a card for the turn. I have options. All right. So first, we're gonna play a mountain.
Oh, I also lose my attack.
Second thing, I'm gonna play a Crimson Fleet Commodore, and I'm gonna become the Monarch.
Your Majesty. What do you want to be called?
Be
Your
honest,
grace.
the ring, the gets it, ET.
Sure,
God,
I like
pay
that
attention.
one.
Thank you, Sniff.
All right, your grace.
I'm also on the 3rd level of the ring thing because it left the field. I am clearly not good at this guy.
Oh, first time,
Yeah.
long time.
All good. Not like we can block.
And we go to combat.
And I discarded
Welcome to
I'm gonna
Combat.
swing 10 at Lynn.
Nice. I will take the 10 and go to 15.
I got nothing else. I will pass the turn since I'm the Monarch. I will draw a card.
Alrighty, we're going to untap and draw for turn. Let's see. Do you have anything with flashback in there, Chris?
I do not.
Okay.
Alright. We're going to just go to combat. I'll attack a Skag for 2 because I want that monarchy.
Okay.
Gotta get that monarchy. Yeah.
Is it on a, is it an attack trigger?
Yes, it is. I will take 1 and draw 1.
Look at that good card draw.
I guess I'll pass the turn, or I'll pass priority and take the 2.
Alrighty.
Ooh. Mm-mm.
And then we'll
Give me the Monarch
recast.
for the
We'll recast Crypt Rats again. I like to put that fear out there, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'll pass turn.
All right,
I
on
don't
top.
have the ring.
Oh, good. I'll play a command tower. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That changes my. Maybe somebody might die here. Let's see. I've got 1
Uh-oh.
creature in the graveyard. No, I mean not too deadly. I think I'm willing to try that. Yeah, for sure. I will play pre-combat. Yeah, I will play before combat. I'll cast it as Phyrexian Vivisector. The 2/2 Phyrexian human. It says whenever a creature you control dies, scry 1. So in case I don't make it.
Okay.
But I think my odds are pretty good. So I'm going to move to combat. And
It's not going to come my way, right?
It'll go wherever it wants.
Yeah.
You're not going to threaten me, Skag. I got 10 damage with.
I'm not
I mean,
threatening. I'm just asking. It's not going my way
There's a
because I'm
pretty cool
giving it
crown
ace.
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is that crown. Sure.
And I'm not
sure.
likely to block for my rats.
For
Yeah,
reasons.
I hear you. And it's definitely true. But then there's a burglar, and I don't know what the burglar is gonna do. I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna say Azra Oddsmaker. I'm gonna pick her as a sure win to hit a player, and I will discard this Doffy Slayer. I'm on the bet a Doffy Slayer that I can hit Chris this turn with Azra Oddsmaker. Okay.
You're going to let her draw more cards?
I
bring a
don't
creature back.
Want to. All right, 1, 2. I'm gonna snap it. Put it back in your hand.
Ooh.
Yeah, untap 2
snap.
lands.
All right, snapped away. Pass priority. That's all good. All right, snapped to hand. This goes to the graveyard. Post combat.
And straight up.
Hmm.
What's up,
That's a
Alex?
choice. We have that one, and we have that one. All right, that's it. I am. What I want. I will cast Azra Oddsmaker, and then pass priority. Pass the turn.
All right, untap
Yes.
and
Yeah.
draw. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Archaeomancer.
Snap.
Bringing back Snap to my hand.
Seems decent. Yeah, that red elemental blast is going to do you a lot of good this game.
Yeah, seriously. That's why I discarded it before. This is my hand. Alright, go to combat. I'm going to swing the one at Fredo again.
I'll take the one.
On attack, I'm going to draw and then discard. Discarding Is It Boiler Works. Then making a then one
Just one good thing.
for a Sigil of Sleep. Whenever
What does that do?
Whenever enchanted creature deals damage to a player, return target creature that player controls to its owner's hand. So
And you attach that to who?
the blister.
Oh no.
So if
The
I tap it,
blister.
it'll do 1 damage to each opponent, and you all bounce a card back to your hand. I'll bounce a creature.
And how big is it? It's a
It's a
1,
1/1.
2.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
I'm gonna save us all with 1. I'm gonna cast Dead on it. Deal 2 damage to it.
All right. I'm going to 1, 2 for negate.
Ooh.
You're gonna make me do this, aren't you? I'm gonna tap 1. I'm gonna cast a lightning bolt.
Yep. All right.
Oh shoot.
And then while that's on the stack, I'll pay the 1 to ping everyone before,
yeah.
because I can't interact from there.
All right.
All right. Those were gone.
Ouchies. Nice.
All right. And then after that, I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap.
Out of case
I'm
of
gonna
lighting.
draw a card.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't want to waste lightning bolt yet.
I was only going to bounce some creatures. It was no big deal.
Okay.
No, they have haste.
I'm gonna
Anyways.
play land. Hey Lynn, I really like your Azra odds maker. Can I have it for a turn?
And that's not on the stack. Whatever's on the stack, it has to be a card.
I'm gonna active treason.
It's my Garfield
Stack.
given right to keep my creatures until you cast spells. That's that changes
I'm
the
asking you. I'm gonna cast active treason and I'm gonna target Azra odds keeper or odds maker.
So he gains control until end of turn.
Yes.
Fredo's got priority.
Yep.
Let's see. What do I want to do here?
You want to, this is gain control. This is I just I'm
Yeah,
giving you a number.
it's a non-black creature, or it's a black creature. So there's not much I can do in my hand. So I'll pass priority.
Sure, I'll pass priority too.
I'm good on my end.
Oh yes, I get
Okay.
Azra odds maker for a
You
turn.
too.
All right, so that'll be that there. I guess I go to combat. It's a 3/3, right?
Do combat damage.
Yep, I'm gonna target my Crimson Fleet Commodore because it has trample. And then we're gonna go swinging. We're gonna swing my Crimson Fleet Commodore at Fredo, and then we're gonna swing the Azra Oddsmaker and the Frenzied Saddle Brute over at Chris.
I will, in response, sack the Executioner's Capsule to destroy the creature that's attacking me.
I forgot to say
Okay.
for the creature for choosing a creature.
You have to
it's
discard a
possibility
card.
You have to discard a card.
Oh, discard a card.
For the ability itself.
Discard
I forgot to
mountain.
remind you that.
And then you're good to go.
No, you're
The
good.
chance at winning 2 cards. Chance. It's gambling, folks.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's gambling.
It's dead.
It's
I
dead.
take 8. Go to
See, I'm making everybody's life total the same. Making sure that we're all in fair play here. And then I'm going to tap 3.
Mhm.
And I'm going to play a Fountain of Ichor. A3, it turns into an artifact dino. You can have your odds maker back now. I no longer need it. And I'll pass the turn.
Alrighty. Well, untap and draw.
Hmm.
Let's see. What do I want to do here? Well, before anything, we'll go to combat. I'll swing my what's it called? The Thief over at Chris for 2.
Yep.
There is an attack trigger, so I'll lose a life and draw a card.
Alright, yeah, and I'll take the 2.
Alright.
Go to 4.
We're gonna then pay 1 black and main phase 2,
Right.
cast a blood fountain. Make a blood token. And
You got any crackers to go with that blood?
right? When it enters the battlefield, create a blood token, and then for 4 mana, one of which has to be black, tap to sacrifice it and return up to 2 target creatures from my graveyard to my hand.
Mm.
We'll then go to play a Bajuka Bog tapped, and I'm going to exile the Chris's graveyard.
It was one of the, yeah, it's gone.
All right. Then we'll go ahead and just pass turn here.
3, 4, 4 black up.
At end step, I do draw a card for Monarchy still.
Yeah, you do. 4 black up. Is that right? So you could
Or,
you could just melt the table at any time for
Yep.
Good. I appreciate that. All right. Well, what happened last time? I got snapped, Chris. Is this? I just wanted to
Yeah.
hit you, and then I got.
I am
snapped
tapped down
back.
right now, so
Yeah, for reals.
Rizzles. I do not have the
There's-
free spell in my hand.
Okay.
I will be honest.
Nice. I'm
I
gonna.
can
I'm gonna move.
Potentially help you kill somebody that's not me.
Okay, I untap, so let's draw. I need to draw a card. I Okay. Ooh, all right. We'll cast this. This will sweeten the odds. I'll get myself the Beamstown Beatstick. It's an artifact equipment and says the creature gets +1/+0 and has menace. And the Crypt creature deals combat damage to a player. Make a treasure token. Equip 2.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll spend the 2 to move to equip Beamtown Beatstick to Azra Oddsmaker and move to combat. At the beginning of combat, I will discard a card because I believe Azra Oddsmaker is going to make it, and I will discard this Tortured Existence because I really strongly believe so. And then I'll go to declare attackers, but I'll pass here.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Chris, I moved to combat. I'm going to attack you with this Azra Oddsmaker.
I'll take 4.
3/3 with 4/3 with menace now.
I'll go to 10.
Okay, I'll take a treasure, a little bio treasure, and then I will draw 2 cards. This is good. I'll play this Dross Pit tap, and I've got 1, 2, 3 mana. That's super good. I'm pretty happy. You got to take it slow, so I'll pass the turn to you, Chris.
All right, I'm gonna draw.
I got 4 mana. Yeah, 4 mana is good.
I'm going to just go right to combat, and I'm going to swing the commander over at Lynn.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw
I
and
have a 2,
discard.
so I can't. Yeah.
I discard Opal Palace, and then I go to have the blockers and whatnot.
I can't block.
All right, you take the 1.
Power 2, right?
This is
So I'll take 1. I'll put 1 commander.
Oops, I wasted my time.
1 Frodo or Bilbo. My bad. Bilbo. I didn't think I was ever gonna say it. I didn't think I was ever gonna be like, Bilbo Baggins attacks me.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was
it's
ever gonna happen.
definitely one of those.
I mean, I wanted it to happen. I thought about it. But here it
Poor
is.
Bilbo.
Bilbo's
1,
gonna eat some
2.
lightning bolts in his day. I bet. Before the day is done.
Signet.
The metaverse of Bilbos, the ones that didn't make it on the journey, that did make it there and back again, the ones that got hit by lightning bolts and killed by rats. Oh my goodness, it's so funny.
It's tough out in Middle Earth now.
Yeah, for reals. It got a lot crowded. It's the Middle Earth metaverse.
I cast a card for gold, and I pass this turn.
Dexter.
I also find with Pauper, my board states are a lot cleaner. There's
Even
not
for being
3
outside, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I can keep it
Playing
on,
out in the
keep it all-
concrete.
Yeah. Don't you want to touch the cards? I mean, look at
Yeah.
that gorgeous purple. I just want to touch the
Yeah,
purple.
it's just it's the true way you're supposed to play. It really is.
I
You're
mean,
good,
you
Skag.
can touch the purple too.
I'm good to go. All right. I'm going to untap and draw a card.
Sleep.
Okay, cool. We're going to go
Excellent.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana for a Wrecking Crew. Reach
Yeah.
trample, 4/5 base thing. And then I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing 9 damage.
So I can bluff.
Oh wait. At Lynn.
All right, let me get ready to bluff. Okay.
Get ready to bluff.
You want to attack me? That's good. I have 1
Yeah.
untapped creature to block with. You have a bully or a
Wrecking
sky
Crew.
creature? Yeah, does that have menace?
And-
Does it reach and trample?
Reach trample.
Yep, just reach trample, but it gets haste because of Frenzied Saddlebrute.
Is it a 5/4? What is its
Four,
power?
It's a
five.
4/5.
The reverse.
4/5. And you've got a 4/5, and you have your commander Frenzied Saddlebrute coming in. I will block the Phyrexian Vivisector will block your commander Frenzied Saddlebrute. I'll declare no blockers for your Beamtown Whirligig crew.
Okay, so in response, then
Blockers declared? Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna play Nahiri Stoneblades. Up to 2 target creatures get +2/+0 until the end of turn. So they'll both get bigger. But make sure that thing is extra dead.
Stone Blades. Okay. I in response, we are gonna trade damage. That's totally fine with me. Okay. You'll do 7 damage to me? My little creature? My baby? Okay. It dies. I will mark 2 damage on you. That's it. I'll mark that damage on you. When it dies, I will scry a card. I'll scry that card and keep it on top. And then it's your second main phase. What do you got?
I got nothing else to do. I
Tell me the
basically
glass of
tapped out.
I will
And I
as
am
As you move to end your second main phase, I'll cast Mirrodin Avenge. Destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. Your Frenzied Saddlebrute suddenly dies.
Oh no.
That was right.
I didn't
That was
see that coming.
Yeah. Okay.
I will also have an action at end step. I'm going to sack the blood token for 1 mana, And we're going to bin this. It'll be a swamp. I'll go to the grave and I'll draw. And then we'll go to untap, draw, play another swamp. We'll go to punchies.
Mm-hmm.
I'll declare both the thief and the crypt at skag. Any responses?
That's fine.
No response.
All right, for 1 black mana, I will play Alchemist's Gift, and we'll pump the thief to a 3/3 until end of turn with a lifelink.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
So I'll gain 3 life, and you'll take 4.
I'll be at 14.
Sounds good. And then we'll go to attack trigger. I will lose a. Sorry, this should have happened before, but I'll lose a life and draw another card. Cards in hand are back to 7. How many creatures does everyone
jealous.
have?
I have 2.
I got
2.
1.
One.
Okay. We'll tap 2 and cast another mana rock that comes in tapped. It is a charcoal diamond.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it over
Yep.
here next to my mana rocks. By next turn, I will have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black mana. Actually, 9 black mana
Yep.
for
Nice.
the rats.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll pass turn.
The water, it's sinking. We're all gonna be sinking soon. A little bit of life gain.
You
That
know,
makes
you
sense.
give the Crypt Rat player all single life. It's basically done.
Yeah, very interesting. Yep, that's something that I could do. These are to hand, not to play. These are these are to hand. Okay, cool. Let's take what I want to do. We've got tokens. That is Chris, that token on your board is next to your, what is that one? Is it that's your foretold.
Foretold.
card.
Okay, that's what I was sure.
Yeah, you had a foretold card. That's right. I remember what you were gonna do. Yeah, let's move to combat. And
If you want to punch me so you can get some value, you're more than welcome to.
no, I think I appreciate the offer.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna move to combat, and I will pick. Yeah, I'll pick Azra Oddsmaker as someone that's gonna make it, and I'll discard. What did I do? Yeah, I'm gonna discard this Urborg Uprising in my graveyard to prevent and declaring attackers. I'm gonna send Azra Oddsmaker at you. Okay, 3 commander, and then I'll do 2 damage and make a treasure.
Okay, it's
Down to 11.
Bring us down. I'll draw these 2 cards.
No.
Make this treasure. Play this Crystal Grotto when it enters the battlefield. I'll scry 1. I'll put that to the bottom. Creature did not. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I was a rat, I'd be ready to pop. I'd be ready to pop. Ready to blow up everybody. So this is 6 mana, or there's that, which I think is, both of these feel pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take this chance. Like I said, Twisted Abomination. Twisted Abomination is a 5/3 zombie mutant with regenerate, black and regenerate. And I think that's it. I'm going to cast that as my only creature to defend me this turn. I pass the turn to you, Chris.
Alright, let's go right to combat again. I will swing into Fredo for the 1.
Alrighty.
I will draw a discard, make another treasure thing.
This is good.
Alright.
I like this
Do a
pressure for you,
blue
like the rats are putting on.
for a high tide, just for extra value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a Talarian Terror.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
good weather for a Tolarian Terror.
Yeah, it's a 5/5 ward 2, and 2 mana up left. I will just pass the turn after that.
All right. Nice.
I live. I'm going to untap and draw a card for the turn. Okay. Well, to get things going again, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that. I have just enough to get my saddle brute back out. Oh, no. And look at that. I see Fredo is open for business. I'm going to swing 10.
And what is the power and toughness of everything?
4/5 for the Wrecking Crew, 5/4 for the saddle brute.
We're gonna just go ahead and cast Doomblade on the largest thing that's hitting me.
The saddle brute?
Yeah.
Okay. It will die again.
And I'll take the rest.
Okay, so in response to that, I will play a Dueling Rapier. It has flash, and when it enters the battlefield, I get to attach it to a target creature I control. I'm going to attach it to Wrecking Crew, and now it is a 6/5.
Alrighty, I'll take 6. And you get the Monarchy back.
I do get the Monarchy back. I need the Monarchy.
Oh, I didn't get the Monarchy trigger. Actually, no, wait. He doesn't have it.
Oh wait, Chris
Yeah.
got it. Sorry, my bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Never mind, I don't
The
have the
crown
one
did
on-
not get passed correctly.
Yeah, I have the
Oh
crown.
no.
Oops! Look at all. We're all so close together in life. I like
Yeah,
this.
one
I'll pass.
rat away from doing the business, taking us all out.
Alrighty.
I'm
Go
ready for
to
this rat to kill us.
untap, draw.
Yes.
Let's see. Do this swamp.
Like clockwork, like bowel movement.
We're going to return the favor, go to combat. I'll swing both the rat and the thief over at Skag. Any responses?
Good here.
Tap. I'll take 3.
Well, I'm going to tap 2, and we're going to return to action the rat.
Oh
Okay.
no! Oh no!
So,
You're gonna get life
I'll-
link?
Now,
They're going to get lifelink and +1, and I'll gain 2 life.
while that's
Yep,
there,
Yep.
Oh no!
I'm going to snap it.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
What does the snap do?
Return
How does
tar-
it read exactly?
Return target creature to its owner's hand, untap 2 lands.
Okay.
So this is while the return to action's on the stack.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
do
'Cause I think
I?
we can't have that lifelink thing start like.
Yeah. Let's see. That's 8 total. What's the so it's the biggest is like a 5/5, right?
Yeah, the 5/5, and then the
6/5. Yeah.
Okay. I do think that I do have to be a little bit of a villain here and just pop the rats. We're gonna tap
Okay.
these five swamps and -5
Five.
everyone's life and creatures.
Yeah, 5.
In response, I'll cast this Ashnod's Intervention until end of turn. Target
Oh.
creature gets +2/+0, and when this creature dies, or
Oh,
put
you have
into
been saving that.
exile, or return it to my hand. I'll regenerate.
Definitely has.
So I'll lose 6 because there is an attack trigger at the same time.
And then we lose 5. 1,
Yep.
2, 3.
I am at
No.
4.
We'll pass turn there.
All right. No rats.
No rats.
Those rats. They're good. I
Is
didn't,
Lynn
I
gonna
didn't expect
kill
them
us?
to be so good. I don't have haste, but I do have a 5/3. That 5/3 can swing. Yeah. What is it? How much are your rats now to cast, Fredo?
This is the first time. Well, they're still in the grave. I didn't move them to
Oh,
command.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
I do have the
Yeah,
No,
blood
it's
fountain.
in your hand right now.
that's right.
Why is-
I snapped it, so I go for
Oh yeah, you did snap it.
That's
My
right.
bad.
Okay,
No, but
cool.
I thought I popped the crypt rats.
You popped
Doesn't
rats.
that? Yeah,
Yeah,
pop
you
the
popped
rats.
Oh, yeah, because you did it, so it's in the bin. Yeah, you are right. So it's bin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second. So they are in the
Yeah.
graveyard, available to be recurred in some shape, way, or form.
Yeah.
Sure. So which means you can pop a 6, which is real quick. I like it. You get us, but then you kill yourself. That's good.
Mhm.
Okay, we just gotta keep it low. All right. Pretty sure just like a hero though. I mean that was a good move. It saved us all. So I think that's worthy of like maybe killing you last.
That would mean a lot.
You know what I mean? You curried
It's
quite a
worthy
bit
of that.
you curried quite a bit of favor, so that's all dope with me. I'm gonna cast this Cruel Deceiver. This is a pet card. This seems like a fun one. It's a 2/1 spirit. I can spend 1 to look at the top card of my library, and while it's attacking, I can reveal the top card of my library. If it's a land card, it gains essentially Death Touch.
Yeah.
But if it's something else, it doesn't. So it's kind of another betting card if you want to block it or not. After I've looked at the top card. So let's see. I guess I could attach this beam stick and then just really drive it home. Spending 2 mana to make mana feels pretty good right now. So I'll just do it. I'll tap 2. I'll equip the beam town beat stick to the Twisted Abomination. And I'd like to draw a card. So I'm gonna cast, I'll do it this way instead of my pet. I'll cast Azra Oddsmaker now that I've set the stage. I'll move to combat. And I believe that the as much as a geothermal bog, that this Twisted Abomination will get you, Skag.
I die.
I'll move to combat and attack you with it.
Worthy notable death.
I die to an abomination.
Yeah, holding a beat stick. Which hand is doing it? All right, so I'll draw 2 cards.
Eliminated.
I've got 4 mana. Nothing's died. We're all good. I don't think I need to cast anything. I just need to count something, and then 1. I don't really. 2 creatures died. 3 creatures died in there. Okay, that's good. I will pass the turn to you, Chris.
Alright.
Salute, Skag.
Untap draw.
We
Death.
appreciate your service.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Same to you.
I never.
Okay, so I'm going to do 1 blue, cast the other side, which is Raven form.
All right.
I'm going to exile the 5/3, the Twisted Abomination.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Then I'm going
Yeah.
to 1 2 for
I get a bird?
You get a bird for a flood of recollection, bringing back the raven form to my hand, then recasting the raven form, targeting the blood fountain.
Alrighty.
Do you have to
Yep,
force
that's.
the pop?
I
Okay.
cannot pop it, unfortunately.
Okay, so
Attack
then
for
you
free
both
speed.
get birds.
Thank you for the birds.
Bird up.
Bird. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.
This is exiled.
Yo,
I will
birds.
then, for the remaining 3, I'm going to clear the mind. Target player shuffles their graveyard into their library.
Oh shoot!
You
nice.
should target me.
I'm gonna target Lynn just because she's got things in there,
I got 3 creatures. I got a good amount of stuff in there.
and then I draw a card.
What
I
a
will
burglar
then
you are, Chris.
pass.
This is good. That's some good interaction.
Do what I can.
Now Fredo kills both of
And
you.
now Fredo kills.
I hope so.
I don't know that might happen yet. I still have the rats in the grave, but we'll see.
But you're good to
Well,
go.
alrighty, we'll untap and draw.
Hmm.
Let's see how many creatures are out right now.
2, 3. I've got 3.
Okay, let's see.
4 more.
I can't really afford to lose much more life,
These
though.
beautiful birds now.
That we do.
Chris bought us these birds. How sweet of you, Chris.
Yeah, I've slowly inadvertently loved to provide birds to all of my fellow joiners of the stream.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're gonna cast Worm
I didn't
Pilfers,
get a bird.
Sorry,
and
my
I'll
friends.
target the Crypt Rats in the graveyard to return to hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
And then we will return them back to the battlefield.
Okay.
Because apparently Crypt Rats are built to never pay commander tax.
Yeah, they are.
In a way.
I feel like that's just like all mono black commanders
Yeah.
in this format. They just never stay dead. Or they never have commander tax ever.
I don't believe I played a land for turn.
I don't think you did.
So we'll play
I
a
want to say
swamp.
you did, but I'm pretty sure you did not.
I don't think I did. My memory's pretty
No,
bad.
I'm pretty sure you didn't pay to play as well.
All right. Well, there is VODs, and my DMs are open to anyone that's a mutual, thanks to the way Twitter is working now. So if anyone wants to flame me for that, you're welcome to slide in. Let's see. I'm happy with my choices. We're gonna pass turn there.
All right. Let's see. End step. I could go for that or that. This bird might actually just serve me well. That's like 6 damage on the board. That's something for sure. And then they can also serve me next turn. And I don't think I'm in a hurry. So I'm not going to do anything. I'll just say, what a new world we live in.
And since we're saying the Palisade that black is the one color that you can build a deck completely without relying on your commander.
Yeah, let's
Pretty
see.
much.
That would be maybe pre-combat. We would want to go to combat. I think we'll do it. I'm gonna move to combat. I will choose that this bird you've given me, Chris, is gonna come back home.
I feel.
And I'm willing to risk a sandstone needle for that. I will declare it as an attacker against you, Chris, and then I think in this case, let me peek. Okay, it's like if I show you, whenever he deals damage to a creature, destroy that creature. Wait.
If they block and you reveal the top card, is that the thing you want it to be?
Yeah, if it's a land card.
Yeah.
Is it? If it's a land card. If it's a land card, it's gotta be a. Okay, so yeah. All right, I move to combat, and yeah, the bird goes to you, Chris, and then the declared attacker, Azra Odds Maker, I send to you, Chris, and then I send Fredo. I send the Cruel Deceiver, this 2/1 at you as well.
You don't need to send the Deceiver at me because I'm DOB on the other 2.
Oh, you're DOB on
the bird and Azra.
Yeah, I'm sending this to. Oh, sorry, Virtue for Fredo.
Okay.
I'm sending you Fredo. Yeah, the Deceiver. I've peeked.
Let's see. We'll block with the bird.
That's good. I'll take that. We're just gonna kill each other anyways. That's good with me. I will die. And then my bird will kill you, Chris. I didn't realize it was killing you. I thought you would have 1 life left.
I love the Corgi Bonk. That's the best.
I have several of the Corgis ready to go.
Oh, bonk. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's a good one. All right, we played a Crystal Grotto the other time. Yeah, you can flame me if my land play is. No, I was looking at that card. I didn't play it. Terramorphic Expanse. Now you got me thinking about it. Though, is that a wedding invitation? That last card that's kind of tucked underneath the charcoal diamond.
That is a mana rock that can exile a card in the graveyard for 2.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of good.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't get a lot of white or a lot of red. That's okay. I think I've designed it that way. It seems like if I could go for this, let's go for, I'll tap the command tower for red and that swamp. I'll cast Shenanigans and destroy the honored heirloom.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
You're destroying the honored heirloom. Sounds good.
Yeah.
What's that name of that place we went to?
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
It was pints. We got pints at.
Yeah.
I was gonna say beep beeps, like I was gonna curse, like
Yeah, just okay.
shit bags and shenanigans or something. All right, so I forget shatters and shenanigans. That's what it was.
I
Shatters
feel like
and
that's the way
shenanigans.
that what we would always call new soldiers, shitbags and shenanigans.
Yeah, shitbags and shenanigans. Speaking of shitbags and shenanigans, I'm gonna get rid of this bird. Thank you, Chris. I'm gonna kill it.
No worries.
And I'll tap these 3. I get the grotto. And I will cast dig up the body. I will casualty the bird to die with it. It says mill 2 cards and return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So I'll mill 2 cards. Trader's Clutch and a Tormented Soul. And now I'll return a creature card from my graveyard to... Oh, then a copy. Yep. So this is 2, and then I have to pick a target. And in this case, it seems like the Tormented Soul is unblockable, so I'll take the Tormented Soul. And then I'm going to mill 2 more. And that's a Nefarious Imp and a Forgotten Cave. And I'll take the Nefarious Imp, which is a 2/1 flyer. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. A creature died this turn. I'm so thankful for it. I'll cast this Bone Picker.
I knew you had that.
It's a
Sure
3/2
did.
with flying and Death Pet. And then I want to get, I've got this Terramorphic Expanse. I can't get much more with that there, but I'll cast this Tormented Soul. I think that gives me enough. Oh no, that's like, yeah, that's enough, I guess. I'll put that Tormented Soul out. And with that, I pass the turn to you, Fredo.
Before you end your turn, out of curiosity, how many cards are in hand, and what is the power and toughness? Do you have anything that's a toughness 2 or less?
Yeah, I do. I have the Bone Picker and then the Tormented Soul.
Alrighty, and cards in hand?
And then cards in hand 4. I'll put them right
Open
here.
mana 2?
Open mana 2. Yeah.
Okay.
2 treasures.
So
and
we're gonna do.
Expanse. I'll go get a mountain right now.
Alrighty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tap to end step, and I'm gonna actually drain us and the board for 2.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's Nicky.
And that'll go
I'll go
back to
down-
the command zone.
I'll go down to 6. The Tormented Soul and the Bone Picker will die.
I'll go to 1.
Right? Anything to say
Well-
about it? No, I don't.
We'll untap and draw.
Ooh.
Oh, let's see. Let's
Can
go
you
to
do it,
combat.
Fredo?
Not immediately. So we're gonna go to combat, and I'll swing 3 over at Yulin.
I'll take 3.
And then we're going to just cast Phyrexian Rager. Oh, nope, that's not the right one. Whoops.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Yeah, don't do that
I
one.
like that one. No, bring that one
Whoa.
back.
Let's
You
put
want
that one
that
back. 4 for the Slum
Oh.
Reaper. Each player sacrifices a creature.
Nice.
We're going
I
to
like
sack the Warren Pilfers.
I will send. I'll send Azra to.
And then we'll just cast
Good.
a Mind Stone
Mhm.
and end the turn.
Good. A 4/2 that just got that sack effect. That's pretty good. I untap, upkeep and draw. Yeah, that's fine. I've got how many creatures in this dang graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 creatures in the graveyard. Let's go for just something more. I guess if you ratted, but you can't rat yourself at this point. I guess as
No.
long as I don't, and I don't think this deck covers a haste. So the best thing I could do if I were to draw some cards would be to get a minus or a damage or something like that. Let's just cast. I'll cast this Unseal the Necropolis. I'm not going to go for cards. I think I've got it. I'll go Unseal the Necropolis. Each player is going to mill 3 cards. Then you return up to 2 creature cards. I do. I return up to 2 creature cards from a graveyard to your hand. But you get a little mill as well.
I will mill a Gary,
Ooh.
Oh, sad
a
day.
Costly Plunderer.
Oof.
All right.
And how many cards is it? 3?
3
total.
Yeah.
Very cool. And a Swamp.
Okay. I milled that.
Oh, did you know that you can? I was gonna say you can play Gary as your commander
Oh.
That's
if you
also
really
Oh, yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah. In this case, it feels like I want to get, at least my commander feels good, something unblockable. If I could get something to die this turn, if I could, but I don't think I can. I just need to block something that's a 4/2. That feels good. I'll take Azra, and then I'll take a Tormented Soul. That feels like a good challenge to put that on you. Maybe you got it. That's fun. Down to the wire here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I cast this Tormented Soul. That re-enters the battlefield at 1. And then I need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I won't have a combat step that I can take advantage of Azra, so there's no reason to have her out just yet. So I cast a Pestilent Cathari. So 1/1 flying Death Touch bird warrior. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And it is incredibly ugly. And I can't handle it. It's just so good. I'll cast for my final spell for a turn a nefarious. Oops! I'll have to cast a nefarious imp. You don't need to see that one. All right, nefarious imp. It's a 2/1 flying. Whenever one or more permanent controls leave the battlefield, you control. Leave the battlefield.
On its cast, I will go for the throating the Death Toucher.
I thought something like that would happen. Okay. It enters the battlefield.
Rip.
Yeah, I just need a blocker. And then, what is it? 1 creature, 2, 3. Well, we're at 4 creatures. 4 creatures. Oh, that treasure's gone. I'm down to 1 treasure. I should have equipped another turn. With that, I think I'm done. I passed the turn to you.
Before the end of the turn, I will be sacking the Mind Stone with the Charcoal Diamond.
Yeah, for real. Get that card. What you got?
Draw. And then we'll go to untap. Let's see. Well, for 1 black, cast Omen of the Dead. We'll return
Gary!
We'll return Gary. If I can find him.
GG's.
We'll return Gary, and then we'll cast Gary for 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Good game.
And that'll drain for 4.
Oh, it was gonna happen.
Dang, that's crazy.
Milled it or not, you're gonna get it. You and Gary are destined for one, like you and your rep.
There you go.
Sweet.
I was worried. I was like, should I Mind Stone for the draw before the mill? Because it's like that one thought experiment of you take prize A or B after B's have been revealed. But yeah, I had a ton of fun.
Heck yeah.
This is my first Pauper game.
Love hearing that.
I don't feel like what I brought to the table was comparable in terms of power level though. I feel like I feel like this was a deck that was very focused, and perhaps I shouldn't have just picked one of the first few things I read when it's like, hey, what are some good Pauper commanders?
Not necessarily. Like, so the way you see it is like Pauper has a whole different thing. That was like turn 12. So you look at it that way. That was
okay.
Yeah.
If it was one of those, if you win on turn 4 or 5 in Pauper Commander, then you've built a really well established deck. But the average games are usually between turns 12 to 14. So if you finish around that time frame, you did nothing wrong whatsoever. It's a well-rounded deck in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I think it was great.
Yeah.
I do want to explore my own lists and takes in the future though.
It was a great one.
But I did enjoy your Azra deck a lot. I like the whole do I get to bet and maybe win some cards there?
Sure. Right? Yeah. Yeah. If you've got a lot of removal, it can make it a little harder for sure to make those bets. But you saw there's a lot of reanimator in the deck. So in this case, I have a lot of cards that are doing, a lot of great lifting for me. And there's some pretty good combos when you look at the deck list. In this case of when here it is. Yeah. There's some creatures in here that are madness. So I can cast creatures on the discard, get some value off that. And what I really like is that what is that little friend? Where are they? Oh, the Revolutionist. The Revolutionist right there, you see? Revolutionist is too much, but you can cast it for its madness cost. When it enters the battlefield, you can return. I can be like Bilbo the Retired Burglar, return a spell to my hand. And that can be like another reanimate spell. And most reanimate spells are now 2-for-1s. And at instant speed. And they mill everybody too. And so they're really good, so I get a lot of good ones. That was Chris. The snap was good.
Yeah.
The deck is swinging.
Yeah. It's the level of clutch. You gotta find the right timing for unsummon effects. I found that unsummon effects really do put the mindset into its place of figuring out when you want to do it, because you're just in a way it's not a full removal. It's a bit of a delay, so you want to make sure you time it out properly instead of just throwing it out right away. Because like I said, the Crypt Rats came back right away, right thereafter, but the timing structure is what really pulls it into play.
Yeah, definitely. Gag, that was all fight. Like you thought. It was all fight.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get to swing as much, but it was all fight. I still think you got us the first rat, whatever, the Apox. We'll describe it as what's the first name of your rat? It's not Heracles, it was Samson or...
Oh, mine? Apollo and Darwin?
Yeah, Apollo. So the age of Apollo, during the age of the Apollo, then Frodo just got a little too swole. Frodo was you were boom, boom, hit it with everything. Frodo was so swole, and I think Apollo took notice of your power and wiped the earth, wiped us all off. the face of the earth. So
Tons of fun.
it was funny. It was dope. That was some good spells you had on top of there. And
Yeah.
I've never seen this commander before. That's awesome. Uncommon. That's great.
It is a pretty good politicking side commander because that you just try to control the board state a little bit and then just try to build value. I'd say that the Howling Golem, unfortunately, as you'll see in the chat, disappeared too early from the Crypt Rats. Howling Golem, all those kind of things are great effects to try to politic the board state down.
Yeah,
Give us more draw value. Same with the Marching Duo Drone, same things from there.
There's so much that you can actually play. It's kind of fun and entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
But like my entire thing was to try to suit everybody else's stuff up with like fur of the bitten and other things, and then steal them at the very end of the game.
Yeah.
And like active treason effects and swing in.
Yeah, that was good. Those threat effects are good. I've used them in even at like higher power. So thinking about just casual EDH, higher power pods, I take advantage of just board states that build up and then you use them. So threat effects are powerful because people don't.
Yeah.
You're removing a blocker plus building an attacker. It's a 2-for-1 type of thing. Feels like it. Mm-hmm. Nice. It was wonderful playing with you all.
So on that note, yeah, it was a great game. Thank you, Freda, for joining in. And Len, as always, much love there. And Skag, it was good to see you again. And Skag's sticking around, everyone, so make sure you stick around for game 2, which is coming in at 10 o'clock. So we got a little bit of a break in between. So go get some hydration for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again. Much love, everyone. And on that note, I shall see y'alls at 10. So, bye, y'alls.